Good afternoon to you all. Myself S Jagtap, I'm a transport manager, Nagpur Municipal Corporation, and my colleague Mr. Mahesh Gupta, he is traffic engineer, Nagpur Municipal Corporation. Actually, we have selected the subject of project structure for parking policy and plan for better mobility in the city of Nagpur. Actually, Nagpur is in the forthcoming days, the metro project is about to be completed till the end of 2018. Apart from that, we are going for the augmentation of our city bus services with about 3 times the fleet what we are having now. Because we were having a fleet of say about it was actually run on the net cost contract basis. Now we have taken the decision to run it on the gross cost contract. But for the seeing the financial crisis of the corporation, the viability gap of the city bus is to be filled by some kind of source of new earning. So the municipal corporation is shifting for the structure, for the parking policy and the plan for better mobility in the city of Nagpur. This is the general overview of our presentation. The background of city, it is the fastest developing metro cities in central India. The area is 227 kilometers.
All right.
Yeah. Move ahead. 5 minutes.
Yes. Need for the study, rising standard. It's all, the regular results are always there.
Study में जाइए आप.
Right.
हाँ ये बताइए. इससे कुछ बताइए.
The current parking situations in Nagpur, most of these parking situations are about 30 to 40% of the road is occupied by the on-street parking of Nagpur area. The Gandhi Bagh area, which is the first picture which is shown, is the core area, the old marketplace of Nagpur. Apart from this pilgrimage road, particularly called the Taj Bagh Road, it is also though it is quite a wide road, but still the hawkers and the encroachment, the parking is always there. These are the general things regarding the parking. My colleague Mr. Gupta will proceed with the details.
Sir, Nagpur city is having actually the good city where we can plan a parking policy. We can, if we formulate a parking policy, then everything will be perfect for Nagpur city, because wide roads are there.
क्या policy आगे बढ़ेगी?
क्या बोलना चाहते हैं?
Sir, this is the objective, to provide safe, convenient, user-friendly and accessible parking system and facilities that are sustainable, economic, financial and environment, and mitigate traffic congestion, promote public transport throughout the city by enforcing parking regulation. This is our aim, sir.
All right.
And also promote use of non-motorized mode of transport as the maximum trips having trip length of 1.5 kilometers, sir. Observation regarding core issues, sir. Encroachment on footpath by parked vehicle.
ये आपने दिखा दिया फोटो में.
हाँ sir, this sir, this is the CMP study where the present situation we don't do nothing, then private vehicle share will be 86%, and if you provide bus augmentation, route rationalization, rapid transit system, TOD etc., then it will be reduced to 64%. Hence, for parking city, the study area is, this is the total.
Just go back one slide. Just I'd like to tell you that 86 and 64 also includes walking trips. Okay, you may go back and rectify that,
Sir.
and therefore it is represented in a very wrong way. It is not just the vehicular trips.
इतना नहीं होगा.
It cannot be, yeah?
जरा देख
Okay,
लीजिए.
I think you need
ये
to be.
data source क्या है?
CMP, sir, our CMP
अच्छा,
prepared.
Yeah.
चलिए ठीक है.
Sir, this is the study area zoning. The proposed metro rail corridor shown in black, that, and mobility zone, core zone, and the other part which is rest is mixed zone. Now our proposal, this is the methodology. Now we are concentrating on only parking policy for the city. This we have taken one survey, and the findings you have seen. In Nagpur, sir, there are on-street encroachment and on-street parking is there. As the parking is free of cost, people are park their vehicle on road only. And sir, designated parking lots under flyovers and for two-wheelers is there In some places, it's not total city. Two-wheeler, the maximum on-street parking lots are free, hence attracting commuter to park on the street. Two-wheeler charges is 5 to 10 rupees and four-wheeler is 15 to 20 rupees for 6 to 8 hours. Average parking charges per hour is far less in our Nagpur city, sir. Parking charges of public places like railway station, airport is also very less.
All right.
And now in development plan, sir, 72 sites is reserved for parking lots. Total area is 33.2. This is the data which is collected, sir. And this is the actually the photographs which shows the encroachment and other things, sir. This is the fare, sir. That data which is there, and these are the three corridor. What is our suggestion, sir? What is our suggestion after studying everything? In, sir, the core area, discourage use of private vehicle by means of restricting on-street parking at the most of location. Encourage vehicle free zone. No parking spillover should be allowed for railway station, terminal, bus stand. This should be the part of regulation, sir. Second thing, sir, for area along the mobility corridor, promote park and ride system at term, because our metro is on, sir, there. So in our regulation, the regulation should be such that they promote park and ride system at term.
Parking spillover should be allowed to railway stations, terminal and bus stand.
Sir, at present, the spillover parking is there. People are parking on roads also, as well as there is ample space.
So how will you ensure that?
Sir, by providing some multi-story car parking or park and ride and other type of facility which are there in complete. We have also preparing for the master plan, parking master plan for the city, sir. After finalization of this parking policy, sir. Keep at least 50 to 75 meter no parking zone near metro station and from important junction on the approach road. If required, off-street parking facility may be given near interchange points, and minimum requirement, the initial supply may be based on existing demand but can be further controlled based on pricing study. पहले फ्री देंगे सर, बाद में प्राइसिंग स्टडी से उसको कंट्रोल करेंगे.
आगे बढ़िए.
Sir, area near mobility corridor, sir, road which are more than 24 meter wide, where volume and capacity ratio is 0.7, we are proposing कि one side alternate day parking, on street parking should be there. And sir, roads which are more than 30 meter and volume capacity ratio is less than 0.7, we are proposing कि both side on street parking must be there. The 75 meter near junction of approach road mobility corridor there should be no parking zone. The residential street, sir, the ROW where 12 meter, we are allowing one parking on that on street, and the residential area where roads are 9 meter, we are declaring as no parking zone, sir. Sensitive area where hospital, etc., worship place, the sufficient parking should be provided within the plot boundary, and spillover on the approach should be strictly prohibited. Paid time based off-street parking may be reserved for parking purpose to the selected location. In case of higher demand of area, parking plots should be capable for developing multi-storied parking facility. The area requirement varies based on preferred technology for multi-storied parking, sir. These are some case study of Gandhi Bagh, and where situation we have studied and the solution we have suggested. Sir, this is our intent and objective of this, to prepare a final regulation, this policy which we are proposing in a form of regulation, sir. So city can implement, because at present there is no regulation for parking in city. So our aim to prepare a parking regulation for the city, and this is a.
But you also share with the people.
हाँ सर we have we have
Stakeholders से consult.
yes sir.
But consult.
Yes, we have consulted, sir, stakeholder. We have presented stakeholder, sir. Our mentor, sir, we call him in Nagpur, sir, and we discussed this matter with our municipal commissioner. We had one stakeholder meeting where all people are there. We presented. We are now doing this. There is also a debate in Times of India also for this parking policy, sir. So we have done this, sir. Our aim to frame the parking policy for Nagpur, sir.
This is you have got a good focus that there is focusing on
It's
one
focusing
particular-
on-
Sir, only one.
One issue.
Good.
And now you come out with. I mean, my only request would be just study something from outside also.
Sir,
See what others have done,
sir.
so that I mean, apart from Nagpur, outside Nagpur also plenty of things must have been done.
Sir, sir.
What they have done, if there is some solution which can, which can be modified or maybe adopted in some form or other, that
Sir,
can
sir.
be recommended.
Will definitely, sir.
Very good.
Sir, this is for need for parking pricing. Pricing is also important
So,
factor,
Yes,
sir.
sir,
All right.
absolutely, absolutely.
Yep.
Without parking pricing, if
Sir.
it is all free, then anybody can
Sir.
park anywhere. And
Sir.
parking has to be, fees has to be adequate, a differential also.
Sir, sir, sir.
Which street, where,
Yes, sir, yes, sir. Sir, this is we have proposed zone-wise parking charges. If the X time, this is up to 1 hour, 1 rupees for two-wheeler, car 2 rupees, SUV 3 rupees, auto rickshaw. And sir, then core area it should be 3.5 times that X. This is the matrix we have proposed.
You consult, it should be workable and acceptable to local body.
This sir, stakeholder meeting is already taken, sir. We have
It's
taken
okay.
this time.
Next.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
बहुत बढ़िया.
One small thing. Who is going to implement this, enforce this?
NMC, Nagpur Municipal Corporation, see in our act, sir, there is a MMC act, there is a provision. Commissioner can implement this in consultation with police commissioner. And in our, if
कि
this,
आपका ये रिपोर्ट वो एक्सेप्ट कर लें.
हाँ सर, 100% सर.
आप ऐसी बनाइए कि वो इसको आपकी रिपोर्ट को एक्सेप्ट.
सर पहले कंसल्टेशन हुआ सर इसमें.
नहीं, उसको every stage you consult.
Sir, my submission will be a regulation, the parking policy in the form of regulation, sir. I will going to
Alright.
prepare and submit it finally, sir.
This is focus.